Hi guys, it's Cindy Too Fit to Quit here, and I just wanted to make a quick little video because I've been getting a whole bunch of messages today from people who want to know how my first day of P90X was. They want to know if they're at a certain weight, and they want to know if they think that if I think that they would be able to do it. So I thought I'd just kind of give you a little recap of my first day and kind of what brought me here. So, P90X, right? Like, we've all heard of it. It's like famous. It's in songs. I mean, Tony Horton's like famous. And, so I've always wanted to do P90X, but, when I started with Beachbody, I was 150 pounds overweight, and I really felt like I wasn't, able to do a workout like that. So I started with, more cardio kickboxing, like Turbo Jam, Turbo Fire, Les Mills Combat, which are all amazing programs. I've lost 70 pounds, with them. And, but I think it's time to step up my game a little. So, I first of all, like, I was at what kind of made me come to this conclusion was this weekend I was at a Beachbody Super Saturday, which is like, they're amazing events. They happen every 3 months, and pretty much you get to surround yourself with a whole bunch of different coaches and people, and we learn about new products, but my favorite part about every Super Saturday is all the success stories. Like, people come and they share amazing success stories that they've had, with Beachbody products. There's Richard Neal was there. He's lost 242 pounds in 18 months with Beachbody. There was a man that really touched me that is a local coach here, and he suffers with MS, but instead of allowing, it to control him, he's taking control of his life, and, it has kind of gone off the regimen of just pumping himself full of prescription drugs and painkillers, and he chose to do Insanity, which, that's insane, right? And it was just so inspiring to see video footage of him doing this program, from a walker, and literally doing it and falling down and picking himself up and getting up and doing it. And that kind of brought me to thinking that, with that, and then along with, I had brought a guest, a good friend of mine, and she had mentioned to me there that she kind of felt like she's kind of at the beginning of her fitness journey, and she had mentioned to me that she kind of felt like a sore thumb, that she felt like she was surrounded by all these people that kind of knew what they were doing already. They were already on their fitness journeys and had already had some success, and it reminded me of a motivational quote, which I'm really big on. Like, I love posting the motivational memes and stuff, that said, "Don't compare your beginning or middle to someone else's end." And, that's something that I have a challenge with, because, while I have had amazing success so far with Beachbody, and I know that I will continue to have amazing success, I'm still like 80 pounds overweight, according to my, the goal charts. I'll probably be heavier because I like muscles, so, and it weighs more, or, well, yeah, whatever. It doesn't weigh more, but, but a lot of my friends and a lot of my fellow Beachbody coaches are already at their goal weights, or close to their goal weights, or have been on a longer fitness journey than I have. And, I go to events, but I have realized that I can still participate at my level. So, it doesn't mean that because I can't do something perfectly or do it as well as my friend who is at her goal weight, or my friend who has been running for 3 years when I've been running for less than a year, it doesn't mean that I can't participate. And that was my mindset in the past, was that, like, if I couldn't, I'd owned four or five Beachbody programs, never done them, because when I got them, I would try, and I couldn't do it exactly the way the video was, so I quit. And that's not okay. We can't do that to ourselves, right? So I told that to her, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense," and then we saw this video of this guy with MS, and it was just like, I realized that I need to push myself farther. And and harder. And so I decided I'm going to do P90X. I took the fit test and I passed, which then really gave me no excuses, right? So I did it, and today was the first day, and it was tough. There was a lot of push-ups. I mean, by the end of the thing, they probably did over 300 push-ups, and I couldn't do that. You know, I did most of the push-ups on my knees, and, you know, they're setting goals each round for how many push-ups you're going to do. Tony Horton says, you know, make a goal and stick with it or surpass it. And, you know, they're doing 30 push-ups every round. And even the girl on her toes, which is awesome, which is where I want to be. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do 10 of the tricep push-ups or 15 of the regular this round on my knees and try to pass it. And, you know, at first I started thinking to myself, you know, just thinking, whatever, that I'm not going to be able to do this program. And then Tony Horton, another person, comes in and says, do your best and forget the rest. And that's so true. It's like with anything, you know, with fitness, with life, we can't compare ourselves to someone else's journey. We can't compare ourselves to Tony Horton, who's like a master personal trainer and has been a personal trainer for 30 years of his life, right? And so, you know, I started thinking about it, and then I looked down at my phone because I didn't have my little sheets where you mark them off, and I had done like almost 200 push-ups. Yeah, they were on my knees, but you know what? Like, in the past, I never in a million years would have thought I would have done that many push-ups in less than an hour of time. And so, you know, I'm really proud of myself, and I'm proud of where I've come from, and I'm proud of where I'm going. And I don't want any of you to doubt yourselves because you can't do something exactly the way someone else can. Sorry, see, I'm a crier. I get emotional, right? I'm a Cancer. See, Tony Horton is too. We share the same birthday. Little fun fact for you. So, but I want you guys to be able to do that too. And so, in your mind, remember that. You know, don't compare your beginning or middle to someone else's end, and, you know, do your best and forget the rest, right? So, I'm so excited to show you guys, like, where I am in 90 days, and I'll give you recaps every week too, so, but if every workout is like today, man, I'm going to have some serious guns at the end of 90 days, and I will be so excited to show them off to you. Have a good day, and thanks for watching.